It is time, my friends. Time to plant some garlic. I'm going to pick out my biggest bulbs, or the ones that have the biggest cloves. I think that should be enough. Any smaller cloves on these, I'm just going to bring inside and cook with. We only want the big cloves off of these, and these got some big cloves. I'm actually a bit late to plant garlic, to be honest. I like to plant it in early November, the first week of November, because that is about 3 weeks before our first frost date. But you know, life happened, and I'm planting it now, near the late middle of November. We've technically already had our first frost, although it was an early frost, but the nice thing about garlic is it's pretty forgiving about when you plant it. So this is actually the garlic that I harvested earlier in the year. Last year I grew Interlachen purple garlic. I think that's how you pronounce it. You can see that bit of a purple tint there. And have enough left over from my harvest to plant from what I harvested. So I'm going to separate these bulbs into individual cloves, and we want to plant the biggest ones. I already prepped my soil. I topped it with a fresh layer of compost and got all the weeds and old stuff out. I did film a garlic planting video last year that went into a lot more detail than I'm going to go into today. So if you want to check that out, I will link it in the description below. But basically, we want the big cloves because the big cloves make the big bulbs. So I'm going to separate each of the cloves out, but not peel off the paper, leave the paper intact, and then separate them by size, keeping only the largest ones. The smallest ones, they'll go into dinner. All right, and this is what we're left with. I separated out the cloves I'm going to plant with the cloves that are going to be turned into dinner at some point. You can kind of see the size difference. Some of these are just the middle pieces or some little thin outer pieces. You can certainly plant these small ones, but you're going to get a smaller bulb. And if you're trying to keep your bulbs a consistent size every year or use them for the next year to grow bigger bulbs, you want bigger cloves. So you can see the difference between what I'm going to plant and what I'm not going to plant. Here's another difference. And this one is on the smaller side of what I would plant. I'm just planting it because you can see it actually started to sprout. Now on a few cloves, I did accidentally pull the papery casing off completely. So that's just raw garlic right there. I'm still going to plant it, mainly because it is starting to sprout there. There's a higher chance it'll rot when you plant it without the paper casing, or it could do just great. So if I bring this inside, unless I eat it very, very soon, it's just going to turn to mush and get all gross. So I might as well just plant it and see what happens. And planting garlic is so easy. You just put little holes in the ground. You don't need a whole lot of space. Take your little clove. This kind of flat, crusty side is the side where the roots were previously attached. That side goes down, and the somewhat pointed side will go facing straight up. They don't need to be particularly far apart. If you think a clove is going to be maybe at most the size of your fist, half the size of your fist, depending on what variety you're planting, just put that much space in between each clove. I know they say there's a rule. I'm honestly blanking on the distance. I think it's like 6 inches between each clove. I break that rule. I put them closer than that. Just make sure, dropping things. Just make sure that when you do plant them, you plant them deep enough. If you are in a frost area or a high freeze area where the ground's freezing solid, you can go as deep as 4 inches. Ground rarely freezes solid where I am, especially not this time of year. So I'm going to put these down about an inch, inch and a half. So I'm just making some staggered holes. You can see they're not particularly far apart. I also have weirdly small hands, so they're not the best judge of spacing. But once I'm done making my holes, I'll just drop in the cloves. Take my little clove, pointy side up, nestle it in there. Just lightly cover with soil and rinse and repeat. I got everything planted in between these two beds. I didn't count. I think there's like 80 cloves of garlic between these two. Not a very big area. Doesn't take up a whole lot of space. But you just want to water these in really well and then cover with a good layer of mulch, especially if you're in an area that the ground freezes regularly. And done. Garlic is planted. That's all you do. It will probably sprout out of soil in a week or two, especially if we have some warm weather. I grow a soft neck variety. They grow through winter, all the way through winter, through the coldest months, even in places that get snow. But you'll probably want the hard neck variety. I outlined that more in my last video. But then they are harvest ready in the late spring, early summer of the following year. It takes 9 months to grow garlic, but they are one of the most hands-off things you can grow. Once you get them in the ground in good, nutritious soil, maybe fertilize a couple times during the growing season when they're putting on a lot of foliage, and then just let them do their thing until they show signs that they're dying, and that's them saying they're ready to pick. So garlic is all tucked in for the winter. And usually one of the only green things left in my garden outside of leafy greens once the cold weather hits. I used to just grow the store-bought garlic, the grocery store-bought garlic, and sprout that, but always got tiny, tiny heads out of it. So last year I got the Interlachen purple, probably pronouncing that wrong, and it's delicious. I love it. And I grew enough and have enough left over to plant it again. So I don't have to spend any more money on planting garlic, because honestly planting garlic is kind of expensive. But if you get a good haul and save a few heads for the next year, you can replant it. So if you've grown garlic before, what's your favorite variety? Is it hardneck, softneck? And what's the variety's name? Because I'm always looking to try different varieties. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.